terrible out there, but I'll tell you what, that humidity really has been increasing. A live look outside, you can see we've got mostly cloudy conditions today. Feeling a lot more muggy, but temperatures just shy of 80, currently 79 here in Houston, 79 in Angleton. The change is that all of these winds coming in from the coast really increasing the moisture. Yesterday, I showed you dew points in the upper 50s. That's why it felt pretty comfortable outside. Today, dew points right back into the 70s. That means it is humid out there. It's muggy. Air you can wear is what we like to call it. And if you're a jogger this afternoon, temperatures steadily climbing into the mid 80s at the heat of the day, mid to upper 80s, but factor in that high humidity, it's going to be feeling like the lower 90s. As we go over the next 3 days, we've got some big changes coming. Wednesday, a cold front's going to start to approach the area. That'll bring shower and storm chances primarily Wednesday night and lasting through the day on Thursday. A 60% chance of showers and storms. Brittany, Andy, coming up, we'll go over that storm timeline.
All right, and some cooler weather on the way, Caroline.
Tomorrow and then through the day on Wednesday. We are talking several inches of snow. In fact, Denver can expect to see 3 to 6 inches. The mountains, feet of snow, 1 to 2 feet with isolated spots even higher. I thought this was entirely too cool not to talk about. Now, that exact same front is actually going to be making it into Texas as well, and we're tracking several fronts that are going to be changing our weather as well. However, I do want to stress we're not going to be seeing any big cool downs. Last week was perfect. This weekend, it looks to be more rain chances than anything else. In fact, as we go over the next 3 days, Tuesday, 86 degrees. You'll notice today, humidity is back. We've got cloud cover outside. It's sticky. It's muggy. By Wednesday, temperatures still climbing, 88 degrees as a cold front pushes in from the north. That'll bring a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms, primarily going to be late in the evening before Thursday, when that rain chances really start to ramp up. In fact, on Thursday, we're putting a 60% chance of showers and thunderstorms. That's as our cold front moves through. And we do have a severe weather threat. Now, this is primarily going to be late Wednesday into Thursday morning. You can see storm chances going to be highest to the north and east of Houston. But anybody, if you see a thunderstorm Wednesday night, it could be on the stronger side. Future track is going to show that cold front starting to dip its way to the south, starting off our Wednesday. Not expecting really any problems here for your morning commute or for that afternoon pickup. Main concerns are going to be once we head Wednesday evening. We're going to see thunderstorms well to our northeast starting around 10 p.m. and then that's going to linger into the day on Thursday and even stick around into Friday as that front expected to go stationary along the coast. This is going to make a pretty messy weekend ahead. Take a look at our extended forecast. Know that things could change, but right now, Thursday and Friday look to be the wettest days this week. You'll notice temperatures weekend. It was pleasant yesterday, not bad, but today the humidity is in full force. And really a sign of that is going to be all of that additional cloud cover over southeast Texas. It is warm and muggy. Actual air temperature 84 degrees, 82 in Hobby, but the big change, dew points in the 70s. This time yesterday, it was in the upper 50s, which means a lot more moisture in our atmosphere. This is what we start to call air you can wear. So if you're heading out on a dog walk this afternoon, certainly make sure you drink plenty of water. Temperatures topping out in the upper to mid 80s, 86 degrees at 4 o'clock, but factor in that humidity and it is going to be feeling more like the lower 90s and a few spots even the mid 90s. As we go over the next few days, we are tracking some changes, particularly rain chances that'll start to move in Wednesday. A 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms late in the evening. That's with a front that's going to stall out over southeast Texas, bringing a 60% chance of storms for Thursday. But Bill, much more on that storm timeline coming up.
All right, we'll see you in a bit. Thank you. But you're tracking stuff across the state.
I'm tracking freeze alerts in North Texas and snowfall for Colorado.
Wow, okay.
I know, and it's Cinco de Mayo, so it's hard to believe that we are in May and I am talking about snowfall. While it's here in Houston, that'll start to bring snowfall this evening to Denver. That's going to bring widespread snowfall across the Rockies on Wednesday, and this is going to bring 3 to 6 inches when all is said and done in Denver. For the foothills, though, the Colorado mountains, that's where we can see 1 to 2 feet, isolated spots even higher. Now that same front is going to be the cold front that pushes its way into Texas and brings with it a storm threat. Now I do want to stress, even though it's bringing snow to Colorado, we are not going to see a big cool down here in Houston at all. Our main impacts are going to be a slight cooler temperature on Friday, still going to be in the 80s, and a severe weather threat. You can see that includes all of southeast Texas for Wednesday, but it especially is going to include areas to our north and east. Areas around Texarkana and Shreveport, that's going to be the hot spot for the potential of showers and thunderstorms. Through the rest of the day today, maybe a sprinkle here or there, and starting off our Wednesday, you can see some light rain will be possible under mostly cloudy conditions. As we head through the day, we'll start to see some pop-up showers and storms, especially for areas well to the north of I-10. You can see 3 o'clock. Maybe you're dodging a shower here in Houston. Most of us are going to be staying dry, but you'll notice well to our northeast, that's where we have the thunderstorm potential. That's coming with a front that's going to be stalling out right over southeast Texas. And this is why we're going to continue to see rain chances, especially during the day on Thursday. You can see that front passing through by 1 o'clock, but then as it stays by the coast, we'll keep seeing unsettled weather through the day on Friday. Rain chances on and off, not a total washout, but certainly make sure you stay weather aware. More bands continuing into the weekend, which means for your Mother's Day weekend, have an indoor option. Rains Thursday and Friday, that'll slightly reduce temperatures those days, but by Monday, a live look from our GenPro.com camera where you can see mostly cloudy conditions over Houston. Actual air temperature still on the warm side, sitting in the 85 up in Conroe. Factor in that humidity, and it is going to be feeling a touch warmer. In fact, dew point in the 70s. Yesterday, this was in the 50s, and because this measures the amount of moisture in our atmosphere, that means it is going to be a muggy night ahead. In fact, when we're more humid, we're not going to see conditions cool down as efficiently. Because of that, at 7 o'clock tonight, still going to be about 80 degrees. That's over 5 degrees warmer at 7 o'clock tonight compared to what we were dealing with last night. As for the next couple of days, well, we've got some changes coming. Wednesday, still most of us just another warm and humid day. Isolated sprinkles possible, but as we head into the evening, we'll start to track a cold front that's going to increase our rain chances, a 30% chance of showers and storms. That front will stall out over the area, bringing slightly cooler weather, high only at 80 degrees, but thunderstorm chances every single day. Lisa, Joel, I've got much more on that storm timeline coming up.
Caroline, thank you. We'll keep the umbrella handy.
Wednesday continuing into the afternoon on Wednesday. When all is said and done, portions of the Colorado Rockies, we are seeing 1 to 2 feet of snowfall, 3 to 6 inches in Denver. So a big winter wonderland coming there. But here in Texas, we are just going to be seeing some stormy conditions because of those cold fronts. Satellite and radar, you can see a front draped across North Texas right now. This is going to bring with it a severe storm threat as we head into tomorrow evening. But I want to stress our risk here is low, and it's primarily going to be for locations well to the north and east of Houston. Let me show you that timeline because Future Track does have us quiet for most of the day tomorrow. As we start off our Wednesday, possible to see some light rain showers and sprinkles to start off our day. So most of us, no issues with the morning commute, but a little bit of showers not out of the question. Once we get into the afternoon, this is when we'll start to see some thunderstorms possible, especially to the north of I-10. You can see those pop-up storms impacting areas as far south as Livingston, but Shreveport and Texarkana, that's where the higher storm threat is going to be. The concern is any of these storms impacting us here in the Houston area. As we head through the day on Thursday, we're going to continue to see that unsettled pattern as that cold front starts starts to stall off offshore. This is going to allow for the possibility of more showers, not just on Thursday, but into the day on Friday. I want to stress, in no way is this a washout. Last week, we saw an extremely soggy Friday. This week, it's more of hit or miss showers and thunderstorms as we track another system. And that's going to continue to bring rain chances even into the upcoming weekend. In fact, good thing when this time of year, we can quickly get into a flash drought. It's muggy and it is cloudy. At least it's cloudy here in Houston. I want to show you a difference across our viewing area. Here in Houston, we've got overcast skies, but look down on the island. They've got beautiful sunshine. So most of us seeing cloud cover, but not all of us. In fact, you'll notice our far coastal areas actually seeing some sunshine. And if you go up 290, Washington County also seeing more sunshine than the cloud cover we've been dealing with all day here in Houston. Actual air temperature sitting in the lower to mid 80s. You can see out in Brenham where they have had more sunshine, able to warm up into the mid 80s, 85 in Brenham, 84 for our friends out in Katy. Dew points back in the 70s, which is why you feel that deep humidity. And that's because of winds steadily coming in from the coast, sustained about 10 to 15 miles per hour, gusting up to 20. That'll keep us extremely mild. Tonight, temperatures struggling to get below the mid 70s. You will start to notice by 7 a.m. we're putting a 20% chance of rain showers. Not expecting anything too heavy, just a few sprinkles, light rain. But as we head into Wednesday afternoon, that's when we're going to start to see storm chances ramp up. In fact, that's coming with a cold front that's going to be lingering Thursday and Friday. But Lisa, Joel, much more on those rain chances coming up.
Okay, Caroline, thank you.
It's a very summer-like Mother's Day weekend, which is fitting now that we are in the month of May. Satellite and radar is going to show rain chances starting to ramp up over the next few days as we've got cold fronts diving in from the north. These will bring with it the rain chances, especially as we head into Wednesday night through the day on Thursday. In fact, Wednesday, we do have a severe weather threat here in southeast Texas, mainly going to be for areas northeast of Houston. That's where we're going to have the highest threat. Think Shreveport to Texarkana. Let me show you our future track, and you'll notice here in Houston, most of us staying dry. Starting off our Friday, we've got light rain chances possible, especially for our coastal communities. So not expecting anything too heavy, but roads could be a touch on the soggy side. It's really going to be in the afternoon that we'll start to see thunderstorms blossoming well to the north of I-10. This means areas like Huntsville, Livingston, over towards Onalaska, you can see some of those afternoon cells. But the strongest of the storms look to be well to our north and east. That's as the cold front moves through late Wednesday into Thursday. And then we're going to continue to see more rain chances as influence from that cold front, and likely it's going to stall. You can see by 1 o'clock on Thursday, that front starting to clear the area, but more thunderstorms working in from the west. This will bring on and off shower chances, not just on Thursday, but also Friday and as we head into